Continuing our focus here on Newzroom Africa about the coronavirus, bringing you a special broadcast about the new epidemic. As it spreads, we're beginning to see its impact on tourism, global brands and world trade. We look now at how the virus is impacting countries around the world, including South Africa. To bring us more on the story, we cross live now to one of our reporters in the field this afternoon, Palani Pakhadi, who's out at Dragon City. That's in Langlaagte near the Joburg CBD. Palani, good afternoon to you. What impact is the virus having, or perhaps just the fear of the virus, on shopkeepers there?
Well, definitely, Stephen. It seems as if the shopkeepers themselves are more scared of the virus because they feel that South Africans may not want to come to their shops and consume some of their items, or even buy some of their items. They fear that the outbreak all the way in China, where some of them are from, majority of them are from, would now then turn to have some sort of prejudice to them. But contrary to that, of course, Stephen, what I've seen, there has been a lot of movement since we got here, and you might be on your camera now perhaps see that it's just this business as usual. They say, well, this is quite normal for this time of the day where it seems as if there's not a lot of movement, but the people, as far as they are concerned, this is the usual number, and they feel that their business is not yet as strained. We're just going to walk into this particular shop, and we're just talking to the gentleman here, ex-Joe. He's the owner of this particular shop. Joe, thank you very much for joining us. And earlier on, you and I were talking about if you have experienced some sort of prejudice when we were talking about the coronavirus. It's all the way back in China, some thousands of kilometers away. Do you feel the impact here in South Africa?
I don't.
Yeah.
I never feel. Okay. I believe our country, our government, even this more management is to control, try to do the best to control the virus. Okay. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Don't be scared, whatever.
Yeah. So ever since the coronavirus outbreak happened all the way in China, then, have you seen perhaps a drop in sales here, or is it just business as usual?
Just business as usual, I think.
Just business as usual.
I never see any. I don't know how to say.
Yeah. Have you seen perhaps a head from some of your customers when they walk in, perhaps seemingly a bit scared to even engage with you? Has there been such moments where one could say awkward moments where you would have come through some of your customers maybe a bit cautious when they engage you here in your own shop?
Yes, it is. Some customer was. It's happening about a few days ago. Some customer was wearing mask to come in here. I asked them why. They say it's happening in China. The virus, okay, it's scared to infect to all people around here. Okay, I say don't need to scare. I don't need to worry.
Yeah.
Even this small manager, they try to do best to control the virus. Okay, they done a lot of people, whatever from China, Wuhan, whatever. There are a lot of people stay near to the mall. Okay.
Yeah, and talk to us about that particular part. Are you happy with what the mall management has been doing? Are you happy and confident that it will not harm your business at the long run? They are doing everything possible to ensure that your business perhaps stays afloat and that you are not really affected or prejudiced as far as that is concerned.
What mean?
Yes, are you happy with how the government, South African government, and the mall management are handling the issue of around the coronavirus here in this particular mall that you're working at?
Yeah, I'm happy the management to control the thing, to do the best, their own things. Okay, and the South African government, I think, you also try to do best.
Yeah.
And I can see that some news. They try to control our like a public transport, like an airport, whatever. They try to control best.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to hear.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Thank you. That's ex-Joe there saying that he's very happy, Stephen, that it seems that the mall management is doing everything possible to ensure that they are not hurt as far as they are concerned. And one of the mall managers here is George Mistress. Just to give us a bit of a background, that you are a mall manager here, and this particular mall, George, ever since the news broke through, perhaps have you seen some sort of decline as far as not only revenue is concerned, but as far as the influx of clients coming through?
Actually, in a way, we have. The thing is, first of all, February is a quiet month. And secondly, is people sending those fake news. Don't go into the Chinese shopping centers because, you know, they all went for New Year and they're all coming back with the virus. You know, it's dangerous. What we have done in this mall as well is we monitor all the shops actually that they went overseas, and we kept records. So we were also in contact with in China to make sure, you know, they don't come here when the virus broke out. But I mean, I have to say, like, the Chinese government actually has done a very good job that actually stopped everybody, you know, coming out and going into China. Our mall, we haven't seen any people walking around with masks, although a few people, but as you can see, if you look around, they're not worried.
Definitely. That's Judge there. He is, of course, one of the mall managers here, saying that people don't seem to be worried as far as he's concerned. It's business as usual, and it's going to be, it seems like it will continue at that particular trajectory. And the shop owner there, ex-Joe, also sharing with us that his business has not really literally declined as far as he's concerned. It seems as if everything is as business as usual, and that he feels that the South African government and the mall management is doing everything possible to ensure that if there is detection of the virus, it can be contained. Stephen?